Well, they bring free chips and salsa to the table, and they keep refilling it. Like anytime you finish it, they just bring you more, not just one serving. And they also give you free refills on all of your drinks, and they're in like ginormous mugs, like huge. Like it's like the biggest cup of Pepsi I've ever seen, and they're like, "Oh, let me just fill that up for you." I'm like, I can't. I'm full by the time my meal gets to me.
Love my barbecue. Okay, I'll start this one, Barbara.
Thank you, Bill.
Live from California. Barbara's on the other line.
I certainly am. I am stuck in my old childhood bedroom, and it's 412 degrees.
You're hot.
It's very
Good. We're freezing over here. Okay. It's been 10 degrees, raining, miserable weekend, thunder and lightning yesterday.
Oh
We're not
no.
missing much. So,
Fair enough.
right, so what's left in your room, Barbara? That
Um,
from way back to when?
well, Rick Springfield is gone, but
Oh,
I put in my own hanging space in my closet. Like I went to Sears and got like an inbuilt closet kit that's still standing.
mhm.
And mom keeps handing me stuff that I've left behind, so I don't know what I'm bringing home.
Antiques. Now,
It is. That's it. Here, you go through this box. Okay, mom.
yeah. So, how long has it been since you last seen your mom?
I think it's 5 years now. Yeah, because it was two
Fine.
before I went back to Hawaii. So it has been a while.
Yes.
But everything pretty much looks the same. So that's good. There's a
Yeah,
new
after you
fridge.
reach a certain age, I think in life, like with your mom and stuff, it's
Yes.
just like, why change it? You know,
Well,
then I
and
get
that's
confused. That's why I don't want to change anything because then I get lost.
yeah, we don't need it. Oh, but I've had a tragedy, Phil.
Oh, what happened?
We
You
went to
spilled your coffee?
no, well, that's it. We went to Podestos and
Yeah.
they didn't have any mortadella with pistachios.
Oh,
And I went, "What?" And she said, "Oh, we got shorted in our delivery this week." Oh, no.
oh, well, there's always next week.
That's
Hopefully,
well,
you
yes,
get there.
you- um,
Get there
I'm,
before the next delivery before you go home.
I will. I'll be jumping in. I'll be shoving it down my throat and then on the
Yeah.
way back. Now,
Yeah, well, I've been getting into California Move. I've been listening to one of my favorite singers, Linda Ronstadt.
oh yes,
Yeah, so I was listening
yes.
to her album. Yeah, I can't get that out neither. Album, Mas Cananojes, which is
Uh,
meaning more songs in Spanish.
yes, I remember that album. And she also was, nearly the first lady of California. She was dating Governor
Yeah.
Jerry Brown,
Hmm.
or as Herman calls him, I think it's Governor and then Mayor Starshine. That's what.
All right, so let's go to our travel facts because you got
Yes.
them.
Okay, I do. Right. The last time, well, one of the times Brendan organized a flight for me, remember he had me leaving on Malaysian Airlines on a Friday the 13th?
Lucky.
I
Yeah.
know. Well,
I love
this
to see.
time, this time he had us go through, Sydney and Honolulu and stuff. Great.
Hmm.
Can I just tell you that there is not enough time? First of all, Sydney nearly killed us
Yeah,
because
I
we
know.
looked at the
Sydney,
guys.
you heard my rant the other week about Sydney. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I am equal with that rent. And then Um, so we get on the plane. They're holding it for like 20 of us, right? So we get on the plane, fine. Get to Honolulu, and then they don't bring the walkway up. They're supposed to have an
Mhm.
hour. We're in customs at 1 p.m. They've got 6 people on for the whole plane. So at 1 p.m., we're supposed to be catching a flight at 1:25, and the
Mhm.
guy in front of us is supposed to be catching a flight at 1:05. So it was
And
a
might
bit.
might as well keep it tight, you know.
That's right. And we got behind everyone that goes, "Yeah, I should have had a green card by now, but the paperwork didn't go through. Is this okay?" I'm like, "Oh no, let us
Oh
through."
god.
So anyway, we got on the plane. We ran past a Dunkin' Donuts that happened to be closed. Got on the plane and exhaled, but it was a very
Oh.
tight turnaround. And
Mm.
then got to San Francisco. That was fine. Got the luggage. Everything was cool. And then kind of couldn't find Dolores at first, but that fixed itself. So, travel fact 1, Sydney Airport and Honolulu Airport, 2 hours is not long enough. I don't care if you're waiting
Even
4
if they
hours.
hold the flight for you, because they held the flight for you, right?
Well, they held, because there was enough people. We got on as they were boarding, like we ran
Yeah.
up.
Mhm.
But the Portland plane in front of us, they held, which was great. Yes. Now, travel fact number 2,
Yeah.
lie to keep your travel companion calm while in
Oh,
the
okay.
customs line, knowing
Mhm.
that we could miss the plane. I said, "Don't worry, it'll be fine. Whatever happens, look, it's all going really well. This is normal. So go ahead and lie. Feel free about that."
And you're screaming at the people in front of you. Where's your
Oh,
green card?
that's right. Get in the trouble line. This is the straight through line. Thank you.
Yeah.
And but to make up for it all, travel fact number 3, Dunkin' Donuts is 7 minutes away from SFO. And then another 10 minutes past that, we found an In-N-Out. And it was
So you hit both of those right out of the airport.
right out of the gate. It was magnificent.
Well, Barbara runs on Duncan. Yeah.
That is exactly right. And Dolores was going, "Why do you want to go to Dunkin'? Their donuts are." I'm like, "We don't want the donuts. We want the coffee." Okay, so we did that,
All right.
and yes, and that was it. And got back to we arrived at my mother's at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, was she waiting up for you?
She was. It was very cute.
Oh. Oh. And then probably chatted for another 2 hours, and then she went to bed.
Yeah, and then Dolores and I spent another 2 hours chatting, and there we go.
There you go. All right. Well, you had jet lag, so that took care of that.
That absolutely fixed me right away.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and take a quick break and be right back. And we're back. Okay, back with our California connection. So,
That is
Barbara,
it.
tell me, we'll get a little list here, and
Yes.
Brenda made up, and we'll start with the first one: aeroplane food, like aeroplane jelly. So,
Isn't it
what couldn't you eat, and what did you say? Like, oh, that's not too bad.
right? So, first trip into Sydney. They apologized that there was no catering service because we'd have to wait another hour. Which, like for a bag of nuts, it's okay, no problem.
Yeah.
But to Sydney to Honolulu, whoo, there's some interesting things on that flight. So we
You
had
get that special Hawaiian cocktail?
no, that's coming up. So
Mhm.
that did come on the San Francisco flight. But this flight, they wanted us all to go to bed quickly. So remember how we talked about Nutriloaf the other week?
Yeah.
I think they put that in like a tortilla. There is this squishy wrap and it
The
said
California,
chicken.
it's a Hawaiian delicacy. Yes.
And Ainsley and I just looked at each other and went, "What the hell is this?" So Brendan got after us for packing snacks. We were
Yeah.
so chuffed that we packed snacks. So we had that and some fruit.
You could have stole them on the airplane.
That's right. I could have. I should have.
Go up and down the aisle. I got a Twinkie, $10. Who wants it? One Twinkie.
Got some trail mix here.
God, I got to remember that. I got to pack my bag and go into
Do it.
economy and start hacking my stuff off. You know.
I should have made a killing doing all that. And
Oh,
then,
yeah, for next time. There you go. I
and
mean, what are they going to do? Throw you off? You
yeah,
can't do it. Well, I pay for it. I want to, get my money back.
that's right. If you
Service.
offer me
Yeah,
something
went to the
edible,
store, she's happy. When.
but then we didn't get anything else. Until they, we had the same breakfast meal, that pale sausage with
Oh,
the
God.
eggs.
Even on Hawaiian Airlines, they had to give you an Australian breakfast, huh?
I know. I was like, "What the hell?" And some potatoes and a piece of cake. It was very,
Oh,
very odd. Ainsley didn't eat any of that. She just looked at me and
mm,
went, "Nah."
yeah. Put
Um,
back into the bag again. Yeah.
that's right. Coffee was very good, but yeah,
Oh,
that leg of the flight I wouldn't go. But San Francisco, or Honolulu to San Francisco was sublime. We had this lovely chicken artichoke bagel bite, which was like a hot pocket, which smelled good and tasted good. I got my complimentary rum punch.
Wow.
So that was really nice.
And the chips.
Oh, and we got Maui chips, Maui onion chips.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so
And they're made
that
in
was
California too, the Maui chips. Yeah.
that's exactly right. So we are hoping that they make a little bit of an improvement on that long haul on the way back. But yeah, look,
Well, on the way back, well, don't forget the food be coming out of Hawaii, not out of
yes,
Sydney.
yes, that
So
will
there you
be.
go. You would have an improvement. Yeah, airplane food. We love it. Yeah,
And everyone's all excited, and you watch them all like look down the aisle, like how close are they to getting to us,
yeah.
and all that.
Is that
And
it?
one guy,
Oh,
I was gonna say, one
good.
hostie, he was really nice. He's like, "Are you guys, from Australia? Is it like monsoon season? What's going on? It's winter. We've been freezing."
Didn't he just leave Australia? Who's asking you this?
He's being sweet. He might have just did a quick turnaround. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
Well, it
that
was.
was our airplane food experience.
Well, there you go. Now,
Yes.
other than having the In-N-Out burger, what was your first meal that your mom served you?
Oh, well, Mom hasn't really cooked anything yet. She's
Oh,
getting all
okay.
of her going out to. We went to Casa Flores, so we had Mexican food. The next
Oh,
morning,
good.
we
Mhm.
went straight to Mexican with Dolores and sort of had a Mexican brunch, which was
Yeah, that's two in a
Ainsley.
row.
Yeah, no, actually, Ainsley, you can tell. Ainsley was so excited about this. Say,
Well, they bring free chips and salsa to the table, and they keep refilling it. Like anytime you finish it, they just bring you more, not
Yeah.
just one serving. And they also give you free refills on all of your drinks, and they're in like ginormous mugs, like
Yeah.
huge. Like it's like the
Yeah.
biggest cup of Pepsi I've ever seen. And they're like,
Yep.
"Oh, let me just fill that up for you." I'm like, I can't. I'm full
Was
by
that
the
the
time my
green
meal
cup or
gets
the
to
red
me.
cup?
It
no.
was like a big. It was like a pint.
Yes,
It's
it was
Yeah.
the mug.
ginormous.
Yes,
They're
I know
usually
the mug.
green or red. That's what I'm saying. The
That's
color of those big plastic ones. Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. So that was our first meal was Casa Flores. We have had Chinese food. We had Dave Wong's last night. We went to Miguel's today. We went to IHOP and we went to Lumberjack. And I think that's pretty much all the restaurants we've been to.
Hmm. So
And
you
we
ate
had
nothing at
pizza.
home so far?
No,
Huh?
no. Mom's avoiding the liver and onions, which
Oh, it's
that's,
too hot. It's too hot. Yeah.
yeah, that's what she keeps saying. But look, really, come on. I'm coming home
Mm,
every 5 years. Give me the liver and onions.
yes. Yeah, make it at night where it's cooler.
That's exactly right. She won't listen
Yeah.
to me. So, yes,
So, have you been exploring? You peeking around your mother's pantry? Find anything good in the fridge or the pantry
there are so
that's
many
different?
cookies in this house. It's not,
Cookies, which she
there's,
prepared for you.
no, but no, well, there were, okay, a tray of Mexican cookies that she got from a Mexican bakery. There were
Hmm.
some Hamantaschen. There were Tate's, the Tate's cookies that you like.
Yeah.
There's
Hmm.
6 bags of Milano cookies in the pantry.
6 bags of Milanos.
And
Stocking
like
up, huh?
I think 2 or 3 of a different brand.
That's
Yeah.
right. And there's molasses cookies and there's
Mm.
date bars. And yeah, that's just a crap load. And we had there's Haagen-Dazs bars in the freezer,
Mhm.
Chocolate milk.
Mhm.
Uh,
Is there anything dietetic in there? No.
there's some yogurt, but that has chocolate chips in it, so I think that takes away from it. It is actually fantastic. You just go, oh, I don't have the
Yeah.
energy to go to the fridge because it's full of leftovers. Like I had chicken in foil last night. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Oh my god, it's so good. So, and
So that was the leftover.
yeah, that was the leftovers. And she's got um good good coffee, good tea.
Hmm.
She keeps moving where things go though, so I'm a little bit lost. I have to dig around the kitchen a little bit.
Yeah.
And I impressed everyone. Don't tell anyone because I won't say what it is. But I managed to hack the Wi-Fi code.
Hack the Wi-Fi code.
I was
Okay.
like, let me try to figure this out. Okay, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. And yes, so that was in the pantry. The towels are soft and they
Oh,
smell
Downy.
good. Yeah, Danny, and it smells good. They have Downy here with wrinkle release in it, like as in in the
Yeah, we
washing
have that.
machine.
That just came in.
Oh, excellent! I'll be purchasing some of that.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
there's not that many. I took one box home, and I think there was only 6. It came in at one of those shippers, and then somebody cleaned us out of the dog ones. We had dog ones, dog
oh, oh yes.
something to take the dog hair off your clothes, and somebody
Well,
bought all of them.
it wasn't Brendan, was it?
No. So, have you had any 4 a.m. adventures yet? Yeah, like when you wake up at 4 a.m. and you're wide awake, and then you got to try to go to the kitchen and be very quiet like a mouse.
Yes, I have. And
Oh,
so he's like, "You have?" I'm like, "Yes, I have. I've tiptoed past."
mm.
I thought of George Carlin because I poured myself a glass of milk and I stood over the sink and had some cookies the other night.
Yeah. So you don't get the crumbs anyway.
That's right. And I got the best. Well, Mom said get a tuna sandwich at Podestos. It's on a Dutch crunch roll. Bought that, and then we didn't get to eat it because we went out for lunch. So I had that about 3 in the morning,
Mm.
and I bought some really good granola. I had to have something healthy. I've had a little bit of that as well.
I hope it was
And
better than the granola I had on the airplane that coming back that time. Oh God!
oh
As I said to
yes,
you, I couldn't even chew it.
so
Spat it
muesli
out.
rubbish.
You don't like it? No.
I don't want that ever again. The only problem is the alarm's on at night and it's very
Mm.
loud. So if I want to go out to the garage fridge, to the drinks fridge and get something, I have to
Yeah.
turn off the alarm. So I haven't done that yet. But
And it's a beep 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 beep.
yeah, that's
Right.
it. And then every time you open the door, it goes ding dong or like bing bing. So I haven't done that yet.
Oh, safety, yes, safety in
Yes,
numbers.
safety
So, what has
first.
in the neighborhood there? What has been the most dramatic change?
Um, Well, it's gotten really busy. More cars, way more cars. Um, some of the bigger businesses have closed, so that's the whole COVID thing happening. So hopefully they
Mm,
come back. But it's California. It's a drought.
yeah,
There's it's things are brown. It's really hot. They're tearing down the mall. It looks a little bit sad. I think everything will look a bit better 12 months from now, but I think whether it's COVID or not, they're going through a bit of a metamorphosis at the moment. Drove by my old high school, which is now 2 stories and has a gate around it. Always did feel like a prison. Now it looks like one.
yes, yeah. Getting the
But
kids prepared for their new adventure in life.
that
This
is
is what happens when you get locked up. Remember at school? Yes. Well, we're
that's it.
preparing you right now.
So I haven't taken Ainsley cruising down the avenue. My mom hasn't let me drive yet, but I'm gonna take the car and give Ainsley a tour of the town.
Okay. Make sure the radio's loud. Okay.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so where are we now? So we talked what was in the pantry, new
Yes.
things we got. Yep. And grocery store trip. You been to groceries yet? Oh, that's right. You've been
Oh,
to Desco's.
yeah. We went to Save Mart and then we went to Podestos.
Hmm.
And do you want to say anything, Ains?
Um, they're just so big. Like they're huge and there's just so much stuff.
Yeah.
They have like literally half an aisle just dedicated to peanut butter and jelly.
The aisle is named peanut butter and jelly.
Literally, it's wild. But
Yeah.
it was very cool to go and see it all. And there's just like aisles of alcohol, like not blocked off, like just
Yeah.
accessible to everyone. It's crazy to me.
Oh yes, it
Mm.
was. Podestos has like the largest selection of salami I've ever seen. Um, the meat is always good. So even at Save Mart, the meat was looking good.
Did
We
you
saw
see
huge.
much difference in like the pricing of like the beef over there compared to what we're paying here now?
Well, it's hard to compare because I was like saw tomahawk steaks and stuff. So we were kind
Mm.
of because mom likes to wait in the car and we don't want her to die of heat stroke. But look, the prices for a lot of things looked pretty similar. So I think prices have gone up a lot here.
Yeah.
Um, where there was a bigger difference on a few things, and even like the meals have gone up a bit. Like
Mhm.
when we went to IHOP, that was like really expensive in comparison to what it used to be.
What it used to be. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you used to
so
go to IHOP, pancakes and a coffee, and for 2 would get you out of there in about $12.
yeah, well, not anymore,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
And
Um,
Denny's, you no Denny's around there?
Denny's are around there. We haven't hit it, but
Well, that's
they
a
still have.
place to
I
go,
don't
when there's nowhere else.
know. We even got mom to go through Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So
Well, she would like that.
we have to do a couple. We have to share things and do a couple meals a day to get through it. But
Mhm.
the grocery store, it was just like just the overall selection of everything, and the bakery in there, and the produce, because summer, everything's looking magnificent. I told Mario is the guy who does the produce. He's the produce manager at Podestos, who told me my mother is very sweet. I told him how much lettuce was, and his head nearly fell off. It was like,
Yeah.
it's up to $7 to $12 depending where you get it. And he's like, oh my god, for iceberg.
Well, that's
Uh,
because of all this rain that we've been
yeah,
getting here and up in Queensland and New South Wales. They
yeah,
can't grow anything in the rain.
that's right. So now I've told him
Finding
that.
that out.
And
Yeah.
anyway, so the grocery store, as always, it's just fun. We had a blast in that, and we saw a lot of stuff that has been new stuff with that we've got in, which is great. Like the little tostada things, same brands, lots
Mhm.
of the same brand stuff, which is nice to see because I think we're doing a pretty darn good job
Yeah,
looking at
yeah,
everything there.
we do, and thanks to our guys over there, and and looking out and seeing what's new and listening to people, so we try to keep ahead of the curve as always,
Mm.
and pretty soon, we're all scheduled and everything for our new fast frozen food aisle.
Oh well, we had a look around the frozen food. So, and I've taken lots of pictures that I will send through with research. But
Yeah.
there's like, Annie's, that do the
Hmm.
mac and cheese, they have a
Yeah.
frozen line as well, like with cinnamon rolls and things. Um,
Okay.
there's Pillsbury cornbread.
Hmm.
There's, we saw Uncrustables. We
Mm.
saw all sorts of Eggos that we didn't even see on the list. So that was handy. What else?
Well, we got a
There
few new
was
Eggos coming in. We got the whole wheat and blueberry
Yum.
I've seen it.
Very
uh,
nice.
and one or two other new ones. So, yeah, now that all comes in at the next month, early next month, and hopefully we won't have any problems with our friends over at DAFF and quarantine, which
No,
they
because
probably
they're our
will. But
besties. Be
yeah,
positive.
so hopefully that won't delay it. We got the big freezer ready to go, and
Oh,
it's going to be exciting.
it is actually. We were excited about it as we were walking through because wondering what's going to appear. So I think they have Fruit Loops Eggos as well.
Yeah, I saw
Yes,
those.
I think that's one of the ones I might have ordered.
Oh well, that's very exciting. And
Yeah.
so yes, we did that, and we're so good, USA Foods, Sean, Phil, everyone,
Mhm.
um, with our cereal. There is like not really. We saw maybe 3 cereals that we don't have,
Yeah.
and they were
Yeah.
just different varieties of the stuff we do have. So that was
Mm.
pretty good.
Mm. No, that's good. And the other thing I noticed, like when I go back and look at the supermarkets in America, what we have more than what any other supermarket has?
What?
Kool-Aid.
Yes,
Flavors of
we do.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
They usually have
Absolutely.
like 4 flavors. We got like 22.
That's right, and we had more of the, like, the little Crystal Light drops and
Yeah.
stuff, or little pat sachets, not drops. We had more of
Mhm.
those than I've seen,
Mm.
and, either, oh, we went to Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Oh.
That
Oh.
was
And
cool.
you got a new shopping bag.
Oh no.
Did you? No?
Oh,
Oh,
bloody
well.
hell.
We had frozen items, it was a
And
hot
we had
day.
to go to Sephora after, so we had to get a frozen. So we had to get a freezer bag.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got a new freezer bag to take home. That was a
Yeah.
Well, we just
souvenir.
had to. We didn't have a choice.
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't have
exactly.
a choice. That's
So,
okay.
Ainsley, today's your birthday or yesterday
It'll be
or
today when the
tomorrow?
podcast goes up.
Yeah.
Oh,
today.
okay. Oh, I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah. So happy birthday.
Thank
And
you.
so I hear you have some stories to tell about In and Out and Starbucks and White Castle.
Yes, I have some
Any particular
reviews.
order? Go ahead.
We'll start with In and Out. So yeah, it was the first thing that we had, except for Dunkin', but the first kind of food we had.
Yeah, the
Um,
car magnetically goes there.
yeah, it was really good. On the first night, just after flying and stuff, I just got a cheeseburger with onions and stuff because I didn't really feel like getting anything too crazy. But that on its own was so good. It was delicious. I
Well, if
recommend
you would have
getting
gone crazy, you
onions.
would have had the double double. That's the
Nah,
only
Yeah,
crazy
I
thing
haven't
about
hit
the
that yet.
I had that one.
Yeah. But I recommend getting onions because the crunch is really good. But the other day we went and got In and Out again, and I got an animal style cheeseburger, and that was
Oh,
so delicious. Like it's just so much better than a regular one. Definitely recommend that. And also, no matter what grandma says, I recommend getting your fries well done, even if you have to wait an extra minute or so, because they're
oh, they
so
do. Oh,
crunchy.
you could do it. I
Yeah, you
didn't
can
know
get
that.
them cooked at, like, different levels, so I just asked for them well done, and they taste the
Thanks for that
same, but
tip.
they're just
'Cause I like them
nice and
burnt.
crunchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are so good.
Yeah, but they're not, like, overly crunchy that it's, like, annoying. It's really yum and
No, there's no
crispy.
such thing as annoying being overly
Exactly.
crunchy.
So, I have enjoyed In and Out, and I'm sure we'll be hitting it again before we leave. Starbucks, we've gone there a few times now, and we will be going again probably every other day that we're here.
So
Um,
what is different over there that you're getting that you didn't get here?
Well, they just have a lot of different drinks here compared to at home. Like, even just the syrups and stuff that they can put in their drinks, we have such a small amount compared, but they have a lot of drinks that aren't coffee here compared to at home. So I've been kind of trying those. I've only had one coffee so far, but I've noticed that the sizes are just so much bigger than they are at home. And there's a lot more options. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a pail, right? Yeah.
They're huge. There's also Starbucks inside of Target and Barnes and Noble, which is so good. Definitely got a Starbucks while we were looking in Barnes and Noble, but I didn't get one at Target because we went beforehand. But at Barnes and Noble, they asked if I wanted to upgrade to a Trenta, which is like an extra large for only $1 more. I did pass on that, but it took me a while to decide if I wanted to get it or not because we were going to go shopping after. So I said, no, I shouldn't, but I
Well,
wanted to.
yeah,
And then
it's good. You can get that extra jumbo size as long as there's a toilet around.
Yes,
yeah,
that is it.
exactly. And I had no idea. So I was play it safe today. I
Mm.
just wish we had all the flavors at home. My favorite drink that I've had so far is one that I had today. And it's a pink drink, which is like strawberry acai and coconut milk. And I got it with peach juice, raspberry syrup, and then vanilla sweet cream cold foam on top. And it was
Oh,
delicious. I sucked that
who
down. It was
thinks of
so,
these
so
things?
good. It was
Wow.
good, and yeah. And also another thing is they have a lot of good stuff to make coffees at home. Like they have pre-made frappuccinos, which you can put in the freezer. They have lots of like pre-made lattes and cold brew and stuff that you can keep in the fridge at home. So if you don't have a Starbucks near you, you can still enjoy it every day. So that's been really fun. I have been having Starbucks at home and at Starbucks every day. Um, and then the White Castle things. Unfortunately, we're ending on a bit of a sad note, but I actually didn't really like these. We got the cheeseburger ones, and
Yeah.
I didn't like the meat in them. But I noticed that the bread was
It's
really
not
soft.
it's true. It's not meat. Don't
Yeah,
get it
which is I'm
confused.
sure why I didn't like it. But the bread and the cheese were pretty good for like a frozen little burger.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that, but the meat just threw me off, so I didn't finish it. But I'm sure in a pinch they would be good.
And mind you,
Yeah.
we had just come home from.
We had just had Mexican food, so I wasn't completely
Ah,
hungry.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah, too much. Yeah. You usually eat White Castles when you come home at like 3 in the morning
Yes,
with a
and that
hangover.
sounds perfect for that, but just in the middle of the day as a little snack, it's not up my alley, but I'm sure I could try it again one day and like it.
Okay.
Yes,
And we got
that's
another special guest with us.
Surprise,
Oh!
surprise.
yay!
Hey, happy birthday, Ains.
Thank you!
Too bad you can't
No
drink here.
worries. Yeah, I know. I miss you guys so much. The office is much quieter without
Phil's
So
probably
if you
very
haven't picked up,
happy.
that's Anna talking over there. So she
Yeah.
just was here filling in for me when I was gone.
Yep.
Yes.
And I'm back again.
Yay! Pet the dog
How
for
is
us.
it?
It's so
Yeah, no,
hot.
I'm definitely paying the dog. We actually, just as I was leaving work to come here, there was a truck rolling in with some products on it. So that's very exciting. Got some sweet baby rays and things like that. Some chips, I
Ooh,
believe.
Exciting.
nice. Very nice. I go ahead.
Go on, Barbara.
No. I was just
No,
gonna
you go.
say
No, you go. No, you hang
you
up.
go after you. No, after you. We can't do this unless we're yelling over the ceiling. It is so stinking hot here.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
Yeah. The air feels thick.
Oh, well, I mean, I would say I'm jealous, but I'm actually a lover of winter. I'm definitely jealous of the food. I
Yes.
came in when you were talking about In-N-Out. It sounds amazing.
Oh,
The
and
So
other
good.
thing The other thing I did want to ask, what is like, and I've been getting some content from both Barbara and Ainsley while they've been gone, but something I would like to know specifically is an innovation that you've seen. Something new and exciting.
well, there's all the nitro drinks. Like we saw that. So so it's like how Guinness, like if you have a can of Guinness and it has the widget in it and you move it around, it like you get like a head on your drink. They have that with Pepsi, and they've got a few other things.
There's
Oh yeah.
I think I don't know if this was at Save Mart or Walmart or something, but there's maple syrup. It's the Hungry Jack brand, and you put it in the microwave, like in the bottle, and it apparently on the bottle it says it tells you when it's hot. So we thought that was pretty cool. I did take a photo of
Yes,
that.
we took a photo.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. That's like that ice magic stuff that
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
but
Yeah,
goes
the
the beer
hard.
used to,
Yeah.
the cords used to change the color of the mountains. Remember? Yeah,
Oh,
that was cool.
And
we found this great sort of tonic water. It's sort of almost like bubbly,
it
but
says it's a
or-
tonic water, but it actually has a bit more flavor than a LaCroix or a bubbly. Like it really does taste like whatever flavor it is, and it has flavors like root beer or strawberry cream, things like that. So
And
I
zero
tried the
sugar,
root
right?
beer one, but
Yeah.
it has like all these ingredients that are really good for your gut health as well. So it's like drinking a soda, but it's not even a soda. And then the bonus is it really helps your digestion, but they taste so good.
And you need it now.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, I have loaded up on some Pepto and some Tums and all the goodies. I am very impressed that from the last time I was here, I've only had to sign my signature once. Everything else I've been able to tap and go, which I
And
wasn't able to.
how are you going with your name on in Starbucks?
Oh
It's a little
my
rough.
god!
It's a little rough.
Girl at Mom's Starbucks spelled my name incorrectly after I spelled it out.
Same.
Right, and Ainsley's as well.
Same.
She recognized my mom's Starbucks card, right? And she goes, "Oh, she's so sweet." So, so I think innovation-wise, they're changing both of the shopping centers, right? So both of our malls, so they're entrance from the outside only.
What does that mean?
Well, that means like, when you go to Southland and there's the food court and all of that. Well, kind of what they're doing now is you have to go in and out of each store. There's no mall bit in the middle. It's just from the street into the shop and
It's
then
like a
back
strip
out.
center. It's like a strip
That's
center.
weird.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's Macy's and Dillard's and all of that. So it's quite funny. I don't know whether they're trying to, with COVID and people gathering, or anything, any nefarious activities where people gather. But it's a bit
Yeah,
sad. I
well,
couldn't
maybe
show
it's
any.
just because it's better for the other shopkeepers. They go when somebody goes in and does one of those burglary things, where they run in and out. They only go to one store. They don't go to.
All
It's
of 'em.
easier to go to to the other ones.
That's fair. Yes, that's it. And why can't we have Keurig? I want to know this.
Well, I don't know. I think because what I've read is it has to do with Nespresso because they took over the market here, and they felt that first of all, well, the Australians don't drink a drip coffee
Yeah.
like the Americans do. So that's the other thing. But they don't even have it in Europe
Well,
because
and yeah,
I was trying to look to see if they have it in Europe to get 220 voltage ones, but they don't do it.
Well, and so like when Anna was asking about innovations, right? The thing with the Keurig, because like Herman loves one type of coffee, so we bought that. You
Mhm.
go to the store, you can get
I know.
Twinings
Yeah,
tea, you
thousands.
can get coffee, you can get hot chocolate, you can get hot white chocolate. So anything that you can have it, you can get apple cider, any of those things that you want in a hot drink, you can just
Yeah.
buy the capsules for it, which you know seems like
And
there'd be
every
a
place you
market.
go, they have different products. Not, like if you go to Bed Bath and Beyond,
Hmm.
you know, they have the whole section with all those little capsules.
Yeah, so I suppose that bit, that it's just fun because I went and got vanilla and cinnamon and a few other bits and pieces that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So too early for you to get your apples, not your apple, your pumpkin spice
Spice, yeah.
fix.
Mm.
Nothing's
It's
out
so
there yet, huh?
sad. And no,
Yeah.
it's very sad, but we have had a coffee creamer extravaganza.
Yes.
I haven't found a Snickers creamer. I know
Yeah.
it exists, but at the moment in the fridge we
We've got
have
I think we've got a white mocha one that's from Starbucks. We've got a Rice Krispies treat one. We've got a cinnamon. What's the cinnamon one?
vanilla cinnamon one,
And
Coffee
there's
Mate,
another one.
and from International
Oh
Delights,
yes.
Southern Butter Pecan,
And of course we have
Ooh.
half and half as well.
and a big bottle of half and half.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're living the life
Yeah.
And I
of
saw
Nico
a
Loco, whatever they call
That's
it.
it.
but we've only like
Vita
We've-
Loca.
Yeah.
We are a bit loco though, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
Have you been to my favorite? Have you passed by? I don't even know if they have them in Northern California. El Pollo Loco.
Oh, we did pass by one. There is one near
But
us. We didn't go in
it's
because we
flagged it,
just
huh? Your
ate.
mother don't go there, huh?
Yeah, she'll go there. No, she'll go there. But we had actually just eaten because she goes, "Do you want to go to a Polo Loco? Because like Phil likes it." And I'm like, "But Mom, where can I put it? Because we've just eaten." Like it was 3 o'clock. We were at the store, and then Mom picked us up and said, "Okay, we're going for lunch." I'm like, "I thought we were missing that today." Okay,
You know when you
But-
got to go by, you have to go next time you go to the store. You missed out. You bought the Pepto
yes,
Mm.
for like if you're nauseous or whatever,
Yeah.
and also stops you from diarrhea. You gotta get that other stuff, Ammonium or something like
Oh,
that makes you
Imodium.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll just book us in
So
for
you
a
can clean out.
cleanse.
Yeah, I'm ready now, Mom. Wait a minute. Let's go.
Yep, no problem at all. I can fit some more in. Um, yes, and I do have peaches that I'm ready to eat. There's some nice produce here, so it's not all rubbish. And I've been eating my fill of Cobb salads. Like I bought a few salads at the store, and
Yeah.
like I'll go and hit that because I feel like my body's going, "You need a vegetable, Barbara. Like it's time." And a pickle doesn't count.
Yeah. Well, there's a cucumber.
That
and
is
and
true.
it is fermented, which is good for your gut.
Well, oh my gosh, yes it is. And you know what I saw? I saw Bubby's pickles at Podesto's, and
Yeah.
they have Bubby's sauerkraut there too.
Ooh.
Oh.
You have to check that out now.
Yes,
Oh.
check that out because that looked really good. Yes, so yeah, gut health. I think I plan
We
to.
need a lot of those Ollie-Pops.
Yeah,
I
we need
think.
Ollie Pops.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we will be the
Ollie-Pops.
ones with Yakults
Yeah.
and stretchy pants, but we'll be fine.
Oh,
We'll bounce back quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How you doing with the gummy bears?
Dolores left some the other day.
Oh, how good is that?
Gummy bears.
Hmm.
Oh, the fun one.
Yeah, the fun ones, the fun gummy bears.
Fun ones.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
The TAC gummy bears. Yeah.
Ainsley's about to die.
Oh, you didn't give her any? No,
No,
No.
that'd be child abuse.
that would
Gotta
be.
wait till she's over 21. She's only
Yeah,
20.
well, on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. So no, that's nothing. Dolores is a good friend. God bless her.
Okay, so I think that wraps it up on this section, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, and we're back. So we're gonna do the
Oh,
little housekeeping, remote housekeeping. How's that?
that is it. Oh, I can't. My room looks
Let's see
like
what
it
you
did
do.
when I was.
Really do remote housekeeping? Like you're here, but you're not here, and the floors are clean. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
But
Well, you
my
should see
room.
the place right now. It is a freaking mess. We have crumbs, pizza, big cans,
Red cups on the
red
ground.
cups, it's
Beer pong.
candy wrappers.
Let me tell you, I had a studio shoot a few weeks ago, and we had paper plates that we took out because we were catered for it, and I brought about 20 home.
Yeah, I see them over there
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
corner. Yeah.
I haven't washed a plate the whole time I've been gone.
That's what's good about him, BK. There you go.
That's a good hack, actually.
There you go.
I hate the
There
planet
is a
makes
hack.
it, that's right.
Now, for
All
the
right. So
housekeeping,
yes.
the code for the month of July is bang.
Bang.
That's it.
Not bada
Uh,
bing. Bang. Yeah.
Now, on the USA Foods website, you can click on the listener discount logo and see what goodies are there waiting for you. The store is open 7 days a week, so you can check the site for hours. Now, you can subscribe to the podcast, which would be awesome. You can share and engage with us at podcast@usafoods.com.au.
Okay. Now we get to our personal best. And since you're away, you can do it.
Hey, right. This is a great coffee. It's called Pete's Coffee. Pete's. Pete's.
Isn't that the one that they like featured in South Park?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that they try to take over
Unfortunately,
the
my kids.
neighborhood or something. Yeah.
I think it is a Bay Area brand, and there are
Mhm.
people are Pete's snobs. I live in a house of them, which is a good thing. But it's just they have stores, so they'll do the fancy coffees and everything. But it is just a really nice brew, and I think I've been through a box. We're almost through a box of 40 Keurig cups of it. So I've had quite a lot, but it still has the depth to it. It's great drip coffee. I haven't had a espresso version from them, but I am in love, and to the point where the coffee creamers are pretty much full because I'm just going half and half for black. So it's quite nice.
Mm. Okay. And now we get to knowledge nuggets. Now, do you find any new ones over there? Or you've been too too busy doing other things?
I asked mom if she had a hack, and she said, "Look, if you're stuck making soup and all you have is like canned soup," she said, "if you
Mhm.
put a bit of butter in that, that makes it taste so much
Butter
better."
makes everything. Butter and bacon. Yes.
I agree. Butter and
Yeah, she
bacon.
took my hack away. That's what I was going to say because I've been drinking like the instant soups, and even with the
Oh,
instant soups, put the hot water in and always put a little bit of butter, and it just like makes it better.
I do. Yeah, I do that. So that is very good.
Mhm.
And I think the other one is mom. Like a lot of the times, if we're heating stuff up, she'll use um, paper plates, like in the
Yeah.
microwaves. Like you cover something with it rather than
Oh,
Glad wrap or anything.
simple.
So
Glad wrap. Yep.
yeah. So or you could be Brendan and just eat off of them the whole time. So those are
Okay.
mine.
All right. That's good. And I took your mother's soup with the butter in the soup.
That's okay.
Yes. Yes. And we get some feedback from Liz J.
Oh, Liz. Yep.
Yeah. So
Uh,
one of the jobs that she applied for when she first came to Australia in '83 was a technical writer and editor at Cadbury,
oh, wow.
uh, and her job was to write down recipes, which I understood it, and I have never done before, and it was just stored in the worker's mind. So
Oh,
she had to get it out of there, like your home now. So
yes.
if you want to get a recipe out of your mother, that's you have to interpret it how she does it and
Yes.
put
Well,
it down
that's
as a recipe that other people could copy.
yes. Yes. We're doing a bit of
It,
that.
it Yeah, it's sort of like I've been watching Julia,
Yes.
and the TV episode things, and it's been quite interesting. And also, they had to do that and try to with the bread one. Remember the bread one making the baguettes,
Yes.
and it took them so long to just try to get it where it was perfect, and then the same
Well,
way.
well, she was really good. Julia Child used to say, "What like if you want to learn how to make pastry, just be prepared to throw away everything you make one day. Like spend a day just getting the technique, and don't be afraid, if it doesn't
Yeah.
work or think you're being wasteful because you're learning. So you have to get rid of it.
You're learning exactly, and then you know how to adjust the recipe and stuff like that for the next time.
Well, yes. So now Brendan actually gave me one heads up about Liz's feedback because she said that she had Gerber baby food liver when she was a baby, and there's a picture of my first food, and it was me eating liver. Same thing. Ainsley looks like she's
Do
not
we
going to do
really have
well.
to know that?
That's
Well,
Well, it
actually, when I
wasn't
was
like
a kid,
Hannibal Lecter. It was cooked and pureed, Phil. It was like,
I
okay.
know. Well,
But
I was almost in. I never had. I don't think I ever had Gerber baby food. I don't even know if it was invented in those days. But one of my favorite delicatessen foods was liverwurst all the time with
oh,
mayonnaise on it. Mhm.
yeah, liverwurst is awesome. But then now,
Yeah.
with what we're speaking with before, Mom's going to make me cook the liver and onions. This
Oh,
was not
okay.
part of the deal, but this is her
No.
handing over the mantle.
Well, make sure she's there as you're doing it, so you get to have the full,
Yes, the
thing
full
of the
treatment.
full experience. Yes. Okay. So we got Goss, or you got Goss
I
from follow up on episode 91, our soup episode,
Yes. Now,
uh,
just 1 second. I
60
just need
years
to
ago.
take a little drink of water because I'm dehydrating in the Sahara Desert. Just 1 second.
You sweating there too?
Oh my God. Like a sinner in church, but I used the nice phrase. Okay. Now, so on episode 91, we did soup. So 60 years ago today, Andy Warhol unveiled a wall of 32 Campbell soup can paintings. A cease and desist order was considered. For whatever reasons, the company passed on legal action. Only 5 of the works initially sold for about $100 apiece, although one went to Dennis Hopper. By 64, Campbell's reached out to the artist and said, "Your work has evoked a great deal of interest here at Campbell's Soup Company. A few cases of tomato soup, supposedly the artist's favorite, were sent to his New York City home with thanks." But Campbell still wasn't quite buying that the paintings of his cans were art. Some argued that the work was an acrid but intelligent criticism of mass production, even of capitalism, while others saw as more comforting wall of soup. More about America and post war options and prosperity. In 1996, the original set of 32 can paintings were sold to the Museum of Modern Art in New York in a partial sale gift valued at $15 million.
Nice profit. Yeah,
That's
talking
right.
about capitalism.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. Today, Campbell's has a soup can painting hanging in its Camden, New Jersey headquarters and continues to work with the Andy Warhol Foundation for the Visual Arts in charitable ventures and most recently on licensed hoodies and other apparel.
There you go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Capitalism at work.
And,
Wow.
you can steal one at a local bus shelter near you.
Hmm. Yeah. All right. So now we got dun 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 dun. So winds of change.
Ooh, big announcement.
Winds of change keep blowing. You remember that song from the Animals? Anybody? Well, anyway, there
No,
is
sorry,
a
Phil.
Winds of Change was the name of a song. Who?
Was it Europe?
Europe. Who
More
are they?
recent. Well, more recent than Europe.
Well,
You're talking
probably
about.
different
Oh.
Winds of Change. Well, anyway, we're going to the Good Day podcast will continue up to episode 100, a
Woohoo!
century, on
That's it.
August the 24th.
Yep.
And we started on the 16th of September 2020, to fill in the gaps for our customers out there feeling lonesome and blue for COVID. But things have changed. So I'm taking a break. Okay. And my mind has been taking a break for a while. But we're going to return in mid September with something new.
That's right.
Bum, bum, bum. So we're going to be sort of like, we won't be live and in person, but we're going
No.
to be in person. So you could be able to see us. Very easy to click on our normal website and watch us on YouTube or whatever. And we're going to have all these little shorts of us making things
There you go.
and making mistakes and spilling stuff and eating probably. Yes.
And not being able to find the
So
spatula when we need it and all that sort of stuff.
yeah. Yeah, where's the spatula? I do that every day. Like, what happened to that little brushy thing? It's in the bottom drawer. Well, where? Okay,
Which bottom
because my bottom drawer is like we got 4 drawers and 3 of them are junk drawers, right? Okay.
drawer? Yes,
Anyway, so that's going to be the new format coming your way very
that's right.
shortly, and then yep, in a few weeks or a few months. Anyway, and next week's show is hot dogs. That's where my money goes.
Oh, by the way, speaking of hot
Yeah.
dogs, we did go to Dad's Hot Dogs and I had a chili dog. What'd you
I
have?
had just a regular hot dog, but it was so good.
Oh, is there anything left that you haven't tried there in Stockton?
Yeah, we haven't tried
Oh,
Popeyes.
Pollo Loco, yeah.
A Pollo Loco and
Yeah.
Popeyes we have
Yeah.
to hit.
Oh, yes.
And
Chicken and brisket.
we're gonna try crumble cookies on my birthday.
Yes, today.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like fun. And it's 6 o'clock, so you have them for afternoon tea.
That's right.
Crumble cookies.
That
Yeah.
is
So
it.
these are cookies with crumbs on them?
No, that's just the brand name, but they just got really cool flavors.
And
Okay.
she's also having a Baskin Robbins ice cream
Yeah,
cake.
yeah.
So
Oh.
I've been asking about that for weeks.
Yeah.
I'm at the end of it.
It's appropriate weather for once.
yes.
Yeah. That's right. You're having your birthday in the summer instead of the winter.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have mine is usually the opposite. I've always had a winter one in January,
Yeah.
and now it's summer.
Yeah.
Alright, there it is.
No. Now there is something about a North American winter that's very enjoyable, and you
Mm.
wouldn't even understand that if you live in California because they don't have the same as once you pass the Rockies. Yeah,
Yes.
we're cold, and you know you. Anna likes. She says she likes the winter, but
Mm.
once you experience a winter in North America, and
We're
it's
going there at Christmas time, so I think it'll be.
it'll be cold, but it won't be cold. Cold. February is the coldest
Oh,
month.
really?
Yeah, and you might get snow down in New York City, but
Mm.
upstate New York they'll definitely have snow.
Yeah,
So
I
if
really
you
want
wanna
to
go
see
snow,
some
you go
white Christmas.
yeah. Well,
Do the full thing.
yeah, it's
well-
probably like a 1 in 20 chance that you'll get it in New York, and
Damn.
but
That's
you
I
know.
don't
alright.
like those odds.
Well,
Anyway, so we're gonna sign off
yes.
and bid you farewell from overseas.
Yeah.
And there is science, logic, reason. There is thought verified by experience. And then there is California. All right. Enjoy yourselves. And we'll sign off from.
Yay! It's been so good.
I've known girls round the world, sweet as apple pie, candy lips and honey hips make me wanna cry. Love is fine, but so is swine. Just don't make me choose. 'Cause understand, I'm still a man with the pork fat baby back blues.